Hello, my name is Brooke Lazaro, and for my Texas Performance Standards project, I chose Instant Millionaire. With a pretend budget of $1 million, I had to choose a project to research that not only can make money, but can also serve a bigger societal need. I chose to research microfinance. My goal for this project is to use the $1 million to create a for-profit social business enterprise that helps lift people from poverty in a self-sustaining way. Why, you may ask? This common quote summarizes it well. Give a man a fish, and you will feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you will feed him for a lifetime. Many people believe that in order to bring people out of poverty, it is necessary to just give them money, or food, or water. But this is short term thinking. If the giving stops, the alleviation of poverty stops. What if there was a better way? Microfinance is my solution because it's giving that keeps giving. It's probably the most socially responsible way to give money because rather than just giving the person a fish to eat, microfinance instead teaches the person how to fish so he or she can feed himself forever. So, what is microfinance? Microfinance, known as microcredit or microlending interchangeably, is a type of service provided to unemployed or low income individuals or groups who otherwise would have no other access to financial services to help pull them out of the poverty they are born into. Microloans range from as small as $50 to $25,000. These loans are generally issued to finance people who start micro enterprises in developing countries. Examples include basket making, sewing, street vending, and raising poultry. The World Bank estimates that more than 500 million people have benefited from microfinance related operations. The benefits of microfinance extend beyond the direct effects of giving people a source for capital. Entrepreneurs who create successful businesses add to the creation of jobs, trade, and overall economic improvement within a community. Like conventional lenders, microfinancers charge interest on loans and institute specific repayment plans. This is how they make money. Although it is for profit, the incentive for microcredit should be poverty alleviation, not profit. Who does microfinance target? Well, if the goal is to move as many people out of poverty as possible, the focus should be on the poorest of poor, because then you can help more people by investing the same amount of money. You can give many more $50 loans than you can $25,000 loans. Empowering women in particular, as many microfinance organizations do, has also proven to lead to more stability and prosperity for families in developing countries as a whole. The majority of microfinancing operations occur in developing nations and has been divided into 5 regions based on geography, as can be seen in the table on this slide. The Asia Pacific market currently has the largest revenue share in the overall microlending market at 31%, mainly from China and India. But microlending can be successful anywhere, so long as there are favorable government policies for microlending operations that can facilitate market growth of microfinancing, especially for those in rural areas. With so many people in the world living below the poverty line, there is a high need to act as soon as possible. As shown on this slide, the World Bank estimates that greater than 40% live on less than $5.50 per day, greater than 20% live on less than $3.20 per day, and sadly, over 9% of the global population live below the extreme poverty line, which is defined as living on less than $1.90 per day. This is a lot of people. For those who are fortunate enough to not be born into poverty, it's our duty to help others who are less fortunate. So, how exactly does microfinance work? This image illustrates it. Because many applicants cannot offer collateral, microlenders often pool borrowers together as a buffer. This is called joint responsibility borrowing. After receiving loans, recipients repay their debts together. Because the success of the program depends on everyone's contributions, this creates a form of peer pressure that can help to ensure repayment. This is called peer monitoring. As incentive, microfinance operations will offer the prospect of a larger loan once borrowers have been able to repay the current loan. This is called dynamic incentive. In addition, sometimes individual borrowers are forced to save a fixed regulated amount of money every month to ensure repayment. This is called forced savings. Together, not only are borrowers benefiting, but lenders benefit by earning small interest from their loans along with repayment of the original loan amounts, which can then be lent out again to create a positive borrower-lender cycle. All of this might sound great, but is it doable? The short answer is yes. Microfinance is not a new concept. The Grameen Bank project has been working since 1976 and has been a for-profit, member-owned bank since 1983. The bank shows that providing microcredit to the poor can be done in a successful and profitable manner. An example of a homegrown microfinance operation, similar to what I want to do, is when a group of Dallas women raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to make small $50 microloans to poor women in Mexico. These women not only repaid the loans, but they were also able to start or expand their business and send their kids to school. Do these microfinance institutions actually make money? The short answer again is yes. Although these borrowers often qualify as very poor, repayment amounts on microloans are often actually higher than the average repayment rate on more conventional forms of financing. In addition, the microfinancing institution Opportunity International reported repayment rates of approximately 98%, and on average, the top 100 most profitable microfinance institutions worldwide have an average of 10.44% return on assets. So yes, microfinancing is both doable and profitable. It can lift people from poverty in a self-sustaining way and make money. This concludes my Texas Performance Standards project, Instant Millionaire. Microfinance is the way to go. These are the resources I used in my research. 2 books, A Billion Bootstraps by Phil Smith and Eric Thurman, and Banker to the Poor, Microlending in the Battle Against World Poverty by Muhammad Yunus, the founder of the Grameen Bank. I also used the web sources Investopedia, World Bank, Precedence Research, and Cairn. Thank you.